If you haven't showered in a while, this is the sign. Just do it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you? Today we're going to do another skincare video, albeit daytime. A lot of you may think, what's the difference? This is a bit unnecessary. You do the same thing at night as you do in the morning, and that's fine. I mean, if it works for you, that's okay. I mean, you must have really blessed skin that's unproblematic. Some of us have some issues with our skin and can be a bitch sometimes. So I find it, in my experience, it's best to have a skincare routine for the daytime and a separate one for the night. So you can really tweak some products here and there and do what's optimal and best for your skincare needs. However, the basic schematic of the consistency remains the same. You always go from lighter consistency to thicker. That doesn't change. And the small differences I will tell you as I progress. So let's move on without any further Scooby-Doo. So I already took a shower. However, if you're a stinky poo who doesn't, I just dropped that. It's fine. Here's the sign you've been looking for. Just take a shower, because there's no point of having clean face if you don't care about the rest of your body. So just take a shower once in a while. Jeez. I find it wasteful to, just let the water run. So I brush my teeth in there and I wash my face. This isn't specifically about skincare. However, it's important to talk about. If you're using a whitening toothpaste, make sure it has fluoride in the ingredients, because it's a key component. Because it protects your teeth, it protects the enamel, keeps it from decaying. So it's very important to make sure your toothpaste has fluoride, and brush twice a day. It makes a lot of difference. Face wash. At night, you have a lot of buildup throughout the day, that is your dead skin, particles on your face that accumulate throughout the hours. There's oil production, there's makeup if you use it, so you have a lot to take off. So you need a more heavy duty face wash, a bit more aggressive, I want to say. Not really, your skincare should not be aggressive, but you know what I mean. However, in the morning I already have a rather clean face, since I wash my face at night anyway. That's difference number one. I use a more gentle, mild face wash. This is the liquid facial soap from Clinique. A drugstore alternative would be the Nivea gel face wash. It's very thin. It doesn't foam up much, so it's not as stripping on the skin. So it's very nice for the morning. As you can see, I'm almost out of it, so I gotta go get that. Next, PSA. This is the third time I'm doing this video because my goddamn SD card keeps flaking on me. So I actually use this one. This is the clarifying exfoliator. When I use this about 3 to 4 times a week at max, because I don't want to again overstrip my face, I use it with a cotton pad. However, I've used it plenty times this week already, so I'm just going to go in with my toner. Why I don't use face wipes and cotton pads is because of the sheer waste it generates. When you do that every day, it adds up. So you want to do your bit, try to minimize your production of waste. So I just pat that in because I like this toner, because it's very calming, soothing, and it's very tingly because it has seaweed extract, so it has a lot of good stuff. Pat it till it dries. And I like to use my hands because it's just that I don't like to waste products, so this way I get to use every last bit of it, and I pat it in face and it's already dried up. Next, I don't use too many face masks, but I don't know, lately I've been finding they do make a difference. My skin feels so much more rejuvenated and cleansed, and it just feels so, I can't put words to this emotion. It's just a feeling. If you know, you know. So I've been using the Sand Sky Clay Mask. This guy is a bit drying. It's recommended to be used maximum 2 to 3 times a week. And if you have really dry skin, that would be pushing it too. And I do have dry skin. And like I said, I filmed this video twice already, and I did use it for that purpose, so I'm not going to go use it again. Rather, I'm going to use this peppermint gum mask just for the purpose of this video, because it feels nice. And this is not as drying, and I will just use it on the T-zone and the forehead area. Things we do for fun. Okay, okay, and I just go in circular motions and I pat it in place. And you want to be quick, because masks do dry up pretty fast, and once they start to get tacky, it's hard to move them around. I don't know why I thought it'd be a good idea to leave my hair down, but I'm regretting it. And you can see it's already drying on my fingers, so it just dries out pretty fast. I think it says on the website keep it for 10 minutes. Yes, it's pretty standard. Most masks are to be kept on for 10 minutes. But I don't know if it's just me. I tend to keep masks for a bit longer. I don't know, I feel like I want to get every last benefit from it, so I keep it for 15-20 minutes even sometimes. As long as it doesn't have any adverse reactions on your skin, you can do it. However, don't do that, because I asked you if you have sensitive skin, please use caution and do what's good for your skin. It's just what I do. And I will just be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
Meanwhile.
Somebody stop me!
Whoa, looking at my drip.
Alright guys, so it's been about 10 minutes. You can see it leaves a white cast. It's not tacky anymore. I think you could peel it off, but I'm not sure. I don't want to, do that here. So I'm just going to wash my face and do it. So I just washed my face, and I mentioned this in my previous skincare video. Never be harsh on your face, just pat it dry. You don't need to rub it. Sometimes we just do things subconsciously without thinking about it, and it's just a small few changes that really can go a long way in skincare. So just be gentle and pat your face, and once that's done, it just feels incredible. It feels so soft and so clean, and so the camera stopped filming again. Actually, I'm not even surprised at this point. I'm just so over it. I just want to finish this. Basically, I just washed my face. I took off the mask after 10 minutes. If I use the clay mask, if I use any mask that's too drying, I just use a little bit of facial mist. This is Mario Badescu. There's a bit of a scandal going on with this brand, so if you do use their face creams, I recommend that you don't repurchase them, because they have lawsuits going on with unauthorized or indisclosed, whatever. They didn't disclose that they have steroids in the eye cream and the face cream. I use the eye cream. I hope that nothing bad comes of it. I'm just gonna finish it, and then I'm not gonna repurchase again, so just be wary of that. However, I think the facial mist is kind of safe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna use that up, and then once it finishes, I'll just move on to a different brand. Next, I use the serums. I use the same serums as I do in the nighttime. I mentioned this in the nighttime skincare. Don't use the dropper directly to your face. It looks very nice and whatever, but for hygiene reasons, don't do it. 2 drops of niacinamide over the places that have blemishes and pores, so basically the nose and the T-zone area, the chin, and it also helps with the discoloration and any pigmentation on spots. So I use it over those areas because it helps lessen the appearance, and also it helps keep the lipid barrier up, so it keeps moisture in your skin. It doesn't let it escape. And after that, I used 2 drops of hyaluronic acid all over my face, and whatever's left, I massage it down my neck. It doesn't add moisture, it retains it. It can hold up to like 1,000 times its molecular weight or something, so it's really good for plumping up your skin and adding hydration. If you're just starting off into serums, you should just start off with them: hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. If you have these 2 in your skincare, you're golden. And the last thing is caffeine solution. I don't know if you guys can tell, I have a little bit of a dark circle situation going on, so if a product is advertised to me to lessen the appearance of that, just give it to me, just bring it here. Some people say it doesn't work for them. However, I find a difference, because maybe it's the accumulation effect of it being in a cold area, so the coolness of the serum and the massaging just maybe helps me think that my dark circles are less intense. Could be placebo, but I find it does look better. It plumps up the area. It feels good, so I use it, and it's pretty affordable. And all of these serums, they're very easily accessible. You can probably get them at any drugstore, any Sephora even, so be on the lookout for them. And if you want to use something else, you could look into Paula's Choice and Inky List. They make really good serums as well. And next, I went in with moisturizers. This is another difference between day and nighttime skincare. Daytime, I use a more lightweight moisturizer because I want it to get quickly absorbed. I want to be out the door, or I want to put makeup on top, so I don't like the feeling of something heavy sitting on my face. Whereas in the nighttime, I like to use something a bit more rich, more emollient. When I'm sleeping, the active ingredients have much more time to penetrate deep and do its job. The Clinique Moisture Surge, I've used it for about, this is the 2nd bottle. I got this on a duty free. It's really tiny. This is a travel size. This guy is great because it's all the pros of a good moisturizer without the cons. It's lightweight and it hydrates your skin so much. It feels so supple and smooth, and it doesn't feel heavy, so I love this. And I also have this one. This is also another travel size version of the Clinique 3-step skincare. This is good too. I've been using it for a week, but if I had to choose, I would pick the Moisture Surge. I've already applied moisturizer, but I always like a bit more, so I'm just going to use that all over my face. And always remember to bring it down on your neck, because the skin on the back of your hands, the neck, the chest is very thin, so it's very prone to wrinkling. And this is the true giveaway of your age, because even if you do get cosmetic procedures done, your face will look all plump and firm, but your décolletage and your hands will give away your age. So don't forget to moisturize these places as well. And the last thing is, no, not the last thing, second last thing, fourth last thing, eye cream. A lot of people say it doesn't work. I don't know. I have really dry skin, and I do find using it twice a day, in the morning and at nighttime, and sometimes even before makeup. It really sits so well, it goes well with makeup, it doesn't flake, it doesn't look crumbly. If you're really going out of your way to spend a lot on an expensive eye cream, I don't know. I mean, if it doesn't work for you, then I guess just use your regular moisturizer, but in a bit more quantity, and let it sit at your sockets, and it should do the job. But anyway, I use a very affordable option from the drugstore, so I will keep purchasing this. You don't have to, I'm going to, you do you. It's almost out. I mean, most of my skincare, like, it's almost on the verge of ending, or it's halfway through, because I really use these almost, I want to say every day, but some days I do get lazy and I skip it. And I just flick inward and outward, and I pat the rest of the product. And keep massaging until you feel the product is absorbed, and not after, because till the product is there will be a natural slip. If it's already absorbed, and if it's dry, don't move your skin, because that will cause premature wrinkling. Do it till that's absorbed, and yeah. By the way, I don't know if you guys can notice, I had this huge turd of a pimple on my face like 2 days back, and I got these anti-blemish patches from Sephora. They're super affordable, and I don't know, it looked cutesy and gimmicky, but I thought I'd just give it a try. I used one patch. You're supposed to keep it on for 8 hours, and oh my god, this really works. Like, it just looks red. It's basically gone. It's gone down like almost 3 times its size. I mean, if I just leave it and not touch it and not keep doing that, it's gonna go away by like tomorrow, I'm sure. It's just the color. It's basically flat. So if you have an annoying pimple and if you have places to be the next day, this is a quick fix, and it's really nice for that. Next thing is lip balm. I mean, if you have cracking dry lips, such an important part of your skincare routine, but especially if you're getting ready and you're using makeup, just put a generous layer of lip balm at the beginning, so by the time you get to your lips, it will be well moisturized and it won't crack up as much. The last thing, this is one of the most, if not the most important part of your skincare routine in daytime, sunscreen. Like, I cannot emphasize this enough. It's just such a small part of your routine, and it takes less than a minute, and it helps you so much. It protects you from cancer, skin damage from radiation of UVA, UVB. It's anti-pollution. It keeps you from getting premature wrinkles, aging, spots. There's so much this does for you, and it's not even for cosmetic or aesthetic value. It's literally protecting your skin. It's anti-aging. There's no excuse for any of us to not incorporate this in your skincare routine. If you had one working brain cell left, it would tell you to get on this if you're not already on this. Like, even if I'm not going out, even when I'm sitting close to the window, radiation do penetrate windows, and even if it's a cloudy day and you feel like you don't need to, but you do. And you need to be generous with this. You cannot just put a dollop, you cannot just put a pea size and call it a day. You need to put a generous layer, and you need to cover up every part of your body that's exposed for more than 20 to 30 minutes. You need to reapply every 2 to 3 hours for it to do its job. So just do it. Do it for your wife, do it for your mom, do it for your mistress. I don't care. Just do it. Becomes such a routine for me. Like, even if I'm running late, this is the one thing I cannot compromise on. I'll use this religiously every day. I've seen so many cases of people not using sunscreen and like the repercussion of it, so I am going to do this till the day I die. Typically that would be the end of my routine, but I have not even a pimple, but the small blemish left, so I use a drop of salicylic acid. This is a spot remover, so you don't have to go ham with it. It's expensive, but this guy goes such a long way. I've been using it for almost 7 months, and it's not even halfway through. That aids the pimple removal, and I just fan it till it gets absorbed. And in the night, if I have some blooming pimples, blooming is such a pretty word, no, rudely intruding pimples, I use some tea tree oil, and I just pat it in the place where I have these pimples, and it's antibacterial, so it helps with that. All the products I used will be mentioned in the description. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will get back to you. Yeah, and that was my daytime skincare. I hope you learned something. If not anything, I just hope you do the basics: clean your face, moisturize, and sunblock. And I hope you talk to your friends and family about the benefits of skincare. It's not just, you know, something girly and extra. It's literally taking care of the largest organ in your body. I don't know why there's such a negative stereotype that it's only feminine, only women do this. I've never seen a woman talk about a man in an attractive light when he doesn't care about his skin. Like,
oh my god, he's so cute, he doesn't even care about his skin. It's so oily and pimply. I love it.
No, it doesn't happen. So just come on, take care of your skin. It's God-given, and you gotta take care of it till the day you die. So that was the end of it. You know the drill. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you like the kind of videos I make, please consider subscribing. And that's it for today. Take care, guys. Bye. I want coffee.